We're back with another video on our YouTube channel, The Botley Family. I'm here with my wife.
Hello, how you doing?
And we're here, because we've been summoned by friends and family and a few of our viewers to do a Q&A question so you guys can get to know us a little bit better. We're new to YouTube, so we're actually going to do this for our subscribers and do this so you guys can know exactly who we are. We're the two heads of the Botley family, and later you'll meet the kids. So just bear with us as we go through these questions. Some questions are a little bit more personal, some aren't, but we'll answer them to the best of our ability. Once again, subscribe to our channel. Hit the buzzer so you can receive videos as soon as they're dropped by us. I'm just going to jump right into the questions. Where did you guys meet is the first question that we received. I'll elaborate a little bit and then I'll let my wife elaborate my version of when we met. I was a door greeter at Kmart, Kmart is the location where we met. Worked at the door, so when people come into the store, I was the first person they seen. Seen a beautiful young lady with her cousin, which was one of my good friends at the time, and everything else just smoothly transitioned into there. And I'll let her elaborate a little bit more. I don't want to take up too much on how we met. She has a little details that she has. You don't have to add a lot, but you can just add to that. Go ahead.
As he was saying, yes, we met at Kmart. So me and my cousin, we was walking to the store to get some snacks. And we walked in, we seen this guy that had like a trench coat on. And we was talking hella shit about him. So I don't know if he was having an interview or whatever. But yeah, after that, I think it was like a couple of days or whatever, he was talking to my cousin on the phone. And he was talking about how he wanted a girlfriend. So I was playing. I was like, oh, I could be his girlfriend. And next thing you know, she gave out my number. So he had hit me at my baby shower. And I told him I couldn't talk. So
the rest is history. That story could go on for a long period of time. We can talk about that. We got a lot of questions we got to get through, so for time's sake, we're just going to go to the next question. But you guys have any other questions about that, you can write it down in the comment box, and we'll definitely be glad to answer it. The next question is, how long were you guys dating before you guys made it official? Now, like I said, this question is kind of a two-part question because it's asking, how long were you guys dating before you made it official? Now, me personally, official could be a few things in people's lives. We were dating. I'm going to go out and say 3 months maybe, before we made it official. Because I asked her, matter of fact, it was the World Series. I was watching the World Series and I was talking to her on the phone. And I asked her to be my girlfriend. I do remember that vividly. So, and that's crazy. I remember it was the World Series. I was watching the game, and we were talking on the phone, and I asked her to be my girlfriend. I don't know if she has anything different about that, do you? Or if you don't want to add anything, we can just move on to the next question. But I know for a fact I asked her to be my girlfriend while watching the World Series. So.
I'm not sure.
So we'll just move on to the next question. How long have you guys been together? Now, the reason why she's having these situations where she's not sure is because we've been together for 12 years. It's a long time. A lot of things. We've been through a lot of things in 12 years, but 12 years is how long we've been together. So a lot of things that happened early on, if it was as insignificant, you probably won't remember exactly what it is because you've been through so much. And as we ask we start answering these questions, you guys will understand why some things are in like a blurry memory from that far back, because we've been together for so long. We've been through, we're talking about over a decade. So, just bear with us. Like I said, some of these questions, you're going to get a short answer. You might have a story following it. but some of the answers they definitely will be answered. Where did you guys go on your first date? Now, this question is hard for me to answer because I can honestly say I do not remember where we went on our first date. I know we've had different dates, but I can't remember when we went on our first date. I'm not even sure she knows. Maybe she knows. I'm not sure. Do you know?
No, maybe the movies.
Movies. We've been in the movies plenty of times together. We have kids, so sometimes we can't really go by ourselves. We have to take the kids, but for the most part, movies is a good date. So I'll take that. We went to the movies on our first date. The next question is, who said I love you first? Now, this question is another question that is a little bit hard because I can't remember. We've been together for 12 years, so, I'll just say I did. I don't know, but I'm just going to say I did. Who knows? Could have been her, could have been me. I'm pretty sure it probably was me because she's not the outgoing type I am. I would definitely be the one to say it. But she knows. She knows how I feel about her, so that's another question. The next question is, this question is a little bit more extreme. Now, I don't know how she's going to answer this question. I definitely, this is a question that the viewers probably really want to know, and it's, who is the freakiest? Now, I'm going to just go out and say this is probably going to be equal. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to just say I'm the freakiest or she's the freakiest. She's a Scorpio, I'm a Sagittarius. What that speaks for itself. Things happen. We got a total of 5 kids, so you guys just think about that. That'll answer you guys' question on that. Who has the worst attitude? Who attitude is the worst? Sorry, that's the next question. Now, if she points at me, I honestly think it's her. She's Miss Moody, so, I have my moments. We all have our moments. That's just part of life. We all have moments where we have things, but in my eyes, it's her. She thinks it's me. So we'll just leave that even. If you know us, comment in the box below, and you tell us who has the worstest attitude out of either or. Next question. How many kids do you guys have together? Now, to give you guys a background, we have 5 kids total, but we each had a kid prior to coming into a relationship. So we've had 3 kids together, 3 beautiful daughters together. If you guys are asking, we're not having any more kids, because I know people will probably ask that question down in the comment box. We're done with having kids. We just want to watch our kids grow and do the best things they can do in life. But we have 3 beautiful girls together. Savannah, Kendall, and Talia are their names. You'll meet them later, like I said. But those are our beautiful daughters that we've had together. But we have 5 kids total. Trey and Zanaya, the 2 oldest. Awesome kids. What is your guys' dream vacation as a couple? Now, she recently went to Mexico. I haven't went anywhere out of the country. So my big plan is to go to, I got a long list. So it's kind of hard to just pick one. Thailand is actually on the list as it's just so beautiful. I've seen so many pictures, it's beautiful. That's actually somewhere that we want to go. So I would just say Thailand. I figured she agreed because we've actually brought that up on our bucket list of going to Thailand, and the kids won't be invited. And it actually, the next question is, what is you guys' dream vacation as a couple? I actually just read that, sorry. What are you guys' dream vacation as a family is the next question. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the questions and they're close by each other. But the kids, actually, I believe, Disney World in Florida. And I'm pretty sure you see her nodding her head. That is actually a place the kids would love to go. It's really expensive, so if you guys want to help, comment down below in the box as well. Help us out. But yeah, Disney World for the kids. Next question is, what do you guys do for fun on date night? Now, we're going through a pandemic, as everyone knows. So before the pandemic, we would get dressed up. And me and her like to dress alike, similar. Not the same exact shirt and pants and stuff, but the same colors. We love to do that. So we would do that, go to restaurants, eat. That would be a date night for us. Now, with the pandemic going on, we may like make a restaurant style at our house. You know, we have a home now, so we have a lot of space to do different things. You know, that can actually you can actually have that same feel of being in a restaurant, but a lot more intimate when you're at your house, and it saves a lot of money as well. I feel like she agreed with that.
Yep.
So the next question is, who is more affectionate? Now, I would say myself. Love to rub on her booty, things like that. I have to force her to do things like that. Well, of course, don't touch my butt. I'm not really big on that, but yeah, we yeah. So I think I'm more affectionate than her. Who's funnier? That's not even a question to ask. I'm the silly one. She's silly though. You don't let her fool you with the straight face seriousness. Everyone that knows her knows how silly she is too at times. But I'm the silly one. Who's older? It's her. She's older than me. We do this all the time. She's older than me by 11 months, but she makes it seem like 4 or 5 years, but it's not. She loves to use this thing as it's called your age. We're only 11 months apart. I don't understand the difference. I mean, yeah, you're older than me, but not by that much. But yeah, she's older, 11 months. Next question is, how did you guys transition from being in a relationship into marriage? Now, this is easy for me to answer because we didn't have to transition. We've been together for so long. We've had kids before marriage. We've lived together before marriage. I know a lot of this stuff. It's not by you guys traditional thing, but we've actually transitioned into marriage was so easy, you know, because we've been together for so long. I feel like marriage, you know, is the big title that you guys are the biggest one of the biggest things steps you can take in your life. But far as us transitioning, it turns into a great thing. You guys gotta forgive me. One of our kids came out of the room. But yeah, transitioning into marriage was easy for both of us, I believe. You know? But yeah, that's my answer for that. You have anything to add to that?
No.
Alright, so the next question is, what are some of the things you guys like about being married? Now, that question is similar to the first one because, I mean, when you're in a relationship and you've gotten as close as me and her, you look at it as you like everything about it because at the same time, we do everything together when it comes to certain things. I mean, of course, she has her girls thing. I don't have any friends. She has friends. I don't really have too many friends that I have. Everyone that's in my circle, I consider family. So if you run across my path and we've been rocking for a long period of time, that is you approximately are considered family. So she has a lot of friends that she do things with. But me personally, you know, most of the things I do, I'm a family guy. So a lot of things I do with my family, whether that's my small family here or that's my big family as a whole, do a lot of things. So as a married couple, we like doing a lot of things together. You know, hanging out, laughing, watching movies in the house, doing different things. And we love to keep our family together, so we like to have a lot of family out to gatherings and things like that. So to answer that question, that's what we going with. You got anything to add to that?
No.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy question. The next question is, what are some of the things that have been difficult for both of you in marriage? I mean, honestly, like I said, that's another question that I can answer just kind of simple. I mean, I'll just give it like this. As long as you guys are communicating and you guys are keeping things between you guys when you guys are going, if you guys have issues, Don't pay attention to the sidebar.
Don't do communication.
But long as you guys are talking and you guys are, able to communicate about what you guys have got going on, you won't have any issues. Keep your marriage private inside. You don't need to tell everybody what's going on in your house. You don't need to tell everybody, let people know your business. I mean, social media is big nowadays, so a lot of people vent to it, but that's the wrong way to go about it, especially being married. So, keep everything inside, and you'll be good. What is something you two admire about each other? I'll go first on this one. Now, my wife, one thing I admire about her is that, and a lot of people that know us may find this question odd, but if you would have to be around her like I am to know this question, she's a real loving person. What I mean by that is she cares for everyone in the household. Everyone, no matter what. When she's out shopping, when she's out doing something, she thinks about everyone, not just herself. I know one thing I'll say at the end of this video, and I'm going to save it for the end of the video. You will be able to add that to this question. But that's what I admire about my wife. She's very loving. Your turn, babe.
What I love about him, he's passionate to his family. He's a hard worker. I'm still attracted to him.
With that list. Keep going with that list, baby. You ain't got it. You can stop if you want. Yeah.
I'm still attracted to him.
Nah, I'm just playing.
He's a great boss.
Oh yeah, I'm her boss, by the way.
He's respected at work.
Yes,
I'm going to leave that as it is right now.
all right. So I only had to give one because it didn't ask for all that, but she just juiced me up, so I'm just so happy. Thank you. All right, so the next question is, which one of you guys are more likely to get drunk first? Now, I mean, we've had some moments. Everyone knows this. I mean, got pictures, photos, videos of us being passed out, things like that. I'm not really a drinker, so I'll say myself. Probably take about 2, maybe 3 drinks, and then I ain't drunk, but I'm tipsy. May take her a lot longer, so I'll definitely own up to that. I'm the one that gets drunk, the fastest and first. So the next question is, who is the mean parent? She points at me, but honestly, I don't believe that. I believe it's her. Kids, when she sleep for work, kids seem to get me to do things that she's always yelling about, and she knows it's me. So I would definitely say she's the mean parent. Think so? I know so.
Yes, I'm the main parent.
Yeah, so everyone knows. Comment down below if you don't know. Now you know. Who goes to sleep first? Now this is the funniest thing. I got a story to tell y'all, a quick story, because I know we time consuming. We were having a conversation in our bedroom, and we were supposed to watch a movie. I kid you not, cannot lie about this. Middle of conversation. I kid about 2 minutes, and she was asleep. Snoring. I'm talking about snoring. So she go to sleep real fast. I mean, I know because she work at night. Maybe that's the reason why. And then we travel. We commute. So we work in Alameda, and we live in Stockton. So that could be a reason too that she go to sleep first. But you agree?
Yep.
All right. Who spends the most money? Now I can definitely answer that question. It's me. I'm guilty. I have too many guilty pleasures. I'm a sneakerhead. I love shoes, and that's a problem. Because I buy shoes, and I really just spend too much money. I'm trying to get better at not spending so much money. And the next question was the least money. It's her. Bargain shop. you know. Even though she has an expensive taste, don't let that fool
No, I
y'all.
don't.
She loves nice things too. I mean, we both like nice things. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, we work hard. You know, so I feel like we can reward ourselves. You know, we take care of our kids. So I feel like we can reward ourselves. You know. The next question is who is better at giving gifts?
Me.
It's definitely her because she surprised me and I can't surprise her. So this is the big thing. No, it's no surprising her. So she'll know if I buy something for her, more than likely she gonna know what I'm buying it for. And when she buys something for me, I have no clue. It makes it that much better. So I definitely agree. You give better gifts. Who holds the longest grudge? Boom, easy. It's her. If she gets mad or she upset about something, you're gonna hear about it for days. Who's the first person to hear about it? Me. If she's mad at me, she ain't just gonna say a word to me. Nothing. I'm gonna have to force her to talk. I actually have to be the one to initiate the conversation. And if you know us, you can comment down in the box and tell us if that's right, because I know it's correct. You don't have to worry about that, because I know it's correct. It's right?
No.
Yeah. No. See, she not believing. She's trying to start it back and forth. We could talk about this long all day, but I know for a fact it's the truth. Who talks the most? As you can see in this video,
Yeah.
it's definitely me. I'm the one that talks and talks. I mean, I love to talk. Who's more friendlier? It's me. As you can see, I greet people at the door. You know, people come to the door, I'm talking to them. She ain't talking to them. If I'm not here, she might not even answer the door. So I'm telling you guys now, don't come to our house if I'm not here. Who's the best dancer? Now that's the funniest thing. Like, I mean, back in the day, we both could dance. We getting older now, so our dance moves are not the way they used to be. Can't even dance as long as we used to.
No.
So yeah, we used to party back in the day. You know, we was together in our 20s. So we talking about, you know, we was young, partying, going to the club, doing it all. Can't do all that no more, you know. But we ain't getting old. Let me take that back. The next question is a big question because I feel like this question is a question that's really for me to answer, but she's gonna answer it as well. Who will do the most when one of the girls get their first boyfriend? Now, me personally, like I said, that's definitely gonna be me. So, any boys out there, stay away. No, I'm just playing that. As a father, it's mixed emotions because you can't really predict what you're gonna say or what you're gonna do, because your daughters it's a different bond between fathers and daughters than it is with father and son. You have a different bond than that. You know, you see things a different way. So, me personally, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I know it's probably gonna be me doing the most. She may want to answer to that because she may have something to say about that. We're seeing that we got a daughter that's almost a teenager, Zanaya.
I agree. He will be doing the most. I'm not sure and really not even trying to think right now about that.
Well, you better think. We got a couple
Yeah,
of years.
I know.
Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, we take it one day at a time. We'll see how that play out. We'll get back to you guys on that question. Who spoils the kids the most? Now, this question is easy because it's me. They kind of like, I don't know, it's the way they be looking at me sometimes. Then they just like, they love to cry and it gets on my nerves. You know, I'm watch TV or something or playing a video game, they just constantly just be in my ear. And I just wind up just giving in. Shit. They don't do that to her because when she say no, I guess it's just no. So I just would say it's me. Who is more organized? I'm going to say me. I'll say me. The reason why is I love to fold up my shirts, put them in the drawers. I keep my shoes stacked up real nice. I'm going to just say, we got a house, y'all, and she loves living out of the bags. She throw everything in the bags, and she dig in her bag when it's time to get dressed. So That's all I gotta say about that. That is the truth. And if you don't believe me, you better believe me. I'm just saying that. She laughing, see, she knows the truth. And we're going to close with a little bit of advice. They want us to close with some advice on relationship and marriage. Now, I'm going to say, as far as relationships, if you're in a relationship and you're thinking about getting married, it's a lot of steps to it. Make sure your first step is to make sure you're ready, absolutely ready, because this is not a game. It's not something you play with. Make sure, what I'm saying, this is the person you want to be with, you can see yourself with for the rest of your life, because marriage is not, I know you see a lot of people getting divorced and things like that, but marriage is supposed to be divine to be forever. Forever. Not no, oh yeah, we argue today, we break up, you know what I mean? None of that. There's none of that. Two people coming together for the rest of their life, loving each other, showing the world how things supposed to go, showing their friends, their family how things supposed to go, because you never know. People might be watching you and thinking you might be the reason that this person decide they want to get married. You could change people's minds by your life, you leading by example. So if you're in a relationship and you've been together for a long time, make sure you guys both are ready. But don't waste each other's time, because we don't have time to be wasted now. You see how the world is now. You see what things are going, how things are going. So definitely don't waste each other's time. Now, if you're married, this is for the married folks. If you're married, like I said earlier, keep everything between your marriage, between you. Don't go to social media. Don't even talk to your best friend about what's going on in your marriage. Don't, because everybody has an opinion. People's opinion, and then also look at it like this. Say you talk about your husband to somebody, or you talk about your wife. Y'all go back to those people's family. Now I wondering why people looking at you funny, because that person then went and told something to their family that you did. Now everybody looking at y'all funny or whatever, looking at each other funny. Keep y'all stuff inside. And for the guys, the husbands, I'm going to speak for the husbands, me personally, because I'm a husband myself. Don't give up on your wife. Don't talk bad about your wife. Treat your wife. Your wife actually, if we're talking spiritual, your wife comes before everybody else. A lot of people probably don't understand that. That probably went over some people's head, but it's the truth. Your wife comes before everybody else. Any spiritual person can feel me when I say that. Your wife comes before everybody else. So treat your wife like the queen she is. Everyone has their, goes to their, and then y'all be fine. Absolutely fine. Now my wife, I don't think she got anything to add to that. Maybe she do. But I'm done now. Have nothing to say on that? All right, guys. That's the end of our questionnaire. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Botley Family. Hit the buzzer so you can receive new videos. Next week, you'll see us another video, and you'll meet the kids. And you'll see how the things we got to deal with these kids, too. So, just subscribe to our channel. And we love you guys, and we appreciate you guys for the questions. And that is the end of our video. Deuces.